What kind of sister trashes her own sibling's big day just to keep the crown she never earned? I'm Lauren, the so-called golden child, the one who's supposed to have it all figured out. Growing up, I was the star spelling bees, prom queen, the whole damn package. Jess, my older sister, was always just there. Shorter, curvier, quieter. She wasn't a fuck up or anything, but next to me, she faded. Mom and Dad made sure of that. They parade me around like some trophy, and Jess got the leftovers, half-assed pats on the back, and Mom's shitty diet tips. I didn't question it back then. Why would I? I was winning. Fast forward to my 20s, I'm killing it. Corner office, fat paycheck, modeling gigs on the side. Just landed some tech job, decent but nothing flashy. She's plugging away, and I'm over here raking in the praise. Mom's got my headshot above the fireplace like I'm goddamn royalty, while Jess's CompC degree barely gets a nice job. I tease her sometimes, hey, remember that modeling shoot you bombed? And she'd just roll her eyes. I thought it was funny. Harmless sibling shit, right? Then Jess meets this guy at some nerd conference. Next thing I know, she's engaged. Engaged. Before me. That hit like a fucking truck. I wasn't even dating anyone serious, and here's Jess, the underdog, jumping the line. Mom and Dad lost their shit not in a good way. They'd been building this fantasy where I'd be the first down the aisle. Some perfect wedding they could show off to their country club buddies. Jess getting hitched first? That wasn't the script. I remember Mom calling me the night of Jess's engagement party, freaking out. This wasn't the plan, she said. I was crying, pissed as hell. She's stealing my thunder, I told her. It sounds petty now, but back then it felt like betrayal. Like Jess was rubbing it in my face, me, the one who always came out on top. Mom and Dad started nitpicking her wedding plans, trying to slow it down. Are you sure about this guy? Maybe wait a bit. I egged them on. I didn't want her big day stealing mine before I even had one. When the wedding invites came, we all saw them. Mom opened the paper one, tossed it aside like junk mail. The Evite? I watched her click it and close her laptop. We didn't RSVP, didn't talk about it. I figured Jess would get the hint to stay in her lane. The day of the wedding, Mom and Dad made some bullshit excuse about scheduling conflicts, and I went along with it. I didn't even call her. Why would I? I was too busy being the center of their world. But Jess went through with it, married the guy, had her day. I saw the pics online later her in that simple dress, smiling like she didn't give a fuck we weren't there. That should have been my first clue I'd screwed up, but nah, I doubled down. When she called after, asking why we bailed, I let Mom spin the lie. We never got the invite. I didn't say shit. Kept my mouth shut like always. Then I got engaged. Finally my turn. Mom and Dad went all out Pinterest boards, venue tours, the works. I thought it'd be perfect, the way it was always supposed to be. But then the family started dropping out. Aunts, uncles, cousins all giving me the cold shoulder. We heard what you did to Jess, they'd say. Jess wasn't even trash-talking me, she just told the truth. We skipped her wedding because I was supposed to go first. And fuck, that truth spread like wildfire. I tried to flip it. Called Jess a jealous liar, said she was sabotaging me out of spite. Mom and Dad backed me up, screaming about how ungrateful she was. But deep down, I knew it was bullshit. The relatives weren't buying it either. They saw through us through me. Jess confronted us one night, laid it all out. The favoritism, the neglect, how we treated her like a goddamn afterthought. I sat there while Mom denied it while Dad called her dramatic. Then Mom dropped that line, "You've always been insecure about Lauren's success," and I saw Jess's face. She was done. Fucking done. She hung up and I thought, good riddance. But it didn't feel good. It felt empty. I tried to rope her husband into it, texting him some crap about helping Jess see reason and how staying on our good side would pay off. He laughed in my face well, over text, but I could hear it. They were laughing at me, together, happy, and I was over here, scrambling to keep the pieces of my perfect little life from falling apart. Now my wedding's coming up and half the family's not showing. Mom and Dad are spinning lies to save face, but it's not working. People see us for what we are, selfish, shallowish holes who fucked over Jess because she dared to live her life. I look at my fiancé and he's starting to ask questions too. Why is your family like this? I don't have an answer. I keep replaying at Jess's wedding, the empty seats, the way we brushed her off. I was so busy guarding my spotlight that I didn't see what I was losing. She's out there living her best life while I'm stuck with this knowing feeling that I'm the one who fucked up. Not her, me, I wanted to be the star, but all I did was burn out. And now I'm just the bitch who couldn't handle her sister being happy first. Regret doesn't even cover it. I hate myself for it and there's no taking it back.